Morning, everybody. So today I wanted to go. I'm still down here in Key West, by the way. I really like it down here, but I am going to be leaving in 2 days, going north. Anyway, I can't go south because it's at the end of the road. Anyway, gonna go check out the 7 Mile Bridge that was destroyed in, God, I think it was the 80s. Something like that. Anyway, that was the original bridge out here to the Keys, and subsequently got destroyed by a hurricane. And there's parts of it that are closed, which I'll go ahead and get pictures of or video. And there's parts that you can actually walk on. So we'll check out both. How about that? So there's the pathway. Let me turn down my air conditioning because I know I'm probably having some problems hearing me. But there is the pathway right along there. The bridge, or the bridges, used to be off to the right, then up here they're off to the left. But in the meantime, they have that pathway. Of course, right here they don't have it, so there's another unverified verification. I'm getting more beeps and whistles than most washing machines. Anyway, we're about 5 miles north of Key West. I've got another mile to go before I could fly a drone. Today is pretty calm. Came out here yesterday and it was not that great. So this is more of Key West, and I think maybe if you can see up there, you see a white thing besides the clouds, and it's going behind one right now. So it's up probably at least 2,000 feet, I would say. I don't know if it's tethered or not. I didn't know what it was at first. Then this kid I know forever, he's in the Marine Corps, and he said, yeah, that's a surveillance blimp. And see it way up there? It looks like a blimp. But anyway, so that answered that question anyway, right? Good to know. So as we're driving, there's the blimp again right up there. That, well, it's more of a channel, but that way is the Atlantic Ocean. That way is the Gulf of Mexico. Huh. Maybe you can see the blimp a little bit better out of this window. And it makes sense because Cuba is like less than 100 miles away. And with today's climate, I can see why it would be there. Well, I think we're past the blimp now. Anyway, so just a little tidbit. I left California, well actually I left Napa, Sacramento area about March the 9th, and I've traveled all around, and so far I have 8,200 and nope, that's not right. I have 6,640 miles. God damn, I thought I had 8,000. I don't think it has anything to do with that blimp, but anyway. So a little bit of food for thought. If you come out here during the wintertime, it's extremely busy, and you should allow yourself about 3 hours to travel the Keys Highway, Highway 1, from the mainland all the way down to Key West. Right now, it's probably, instead of 3, it's probably an hour and a half, maybe, something like that. It's slow going. From the Bay Area, it's nowhere near the Bay Area traffic of stop and go, but it is a slow, steady pace. So here's the pathway. Now that isn't the old bridge, but they put the pathway down along here. Of course, this is out the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico. So there's plenty of parking along here so you can stroll out. A lot of people fish from the bridge. A lot of people take walks and whatever, but it's a nice path. And I believe the path goes, well, I'm sure it goes all the way up into the mainland. So anyway, there we go. And notice all the houses are built up. When there's a hurricane around here, the surge is pretty deep, so that prevents it from, of course, flooding. Another thing that they do is they raise the boats up in hoist, or they park them up real high, and that allows them to, like right coming up right here. See what I mean is, then that kind of hurricane proofs them if there was a big surge coming in. I thought it was just for space, but no, that's what it's for. It's another part of one of the keys. I'm not sure what key this is, but it's pretty anyway. Boat lifts, divots, docks, right there. There you go. You need one? Call them. There is the old bridge in bad repair. Of course, it's closed. You can kind of get some idea. Now, down the road, it's all going to be on the Gulf side, not on the Atlantic side. But I came out here and looked out the water, and the current is unbelievable. It's coming from the Atlantic side to the Gulf. I gather it's probably has a lot to do with the rising tides and all that good stuff, so the moon and all that. Anyway, it was pretty interesting to look at that, of the water coming in at a pretty high flow. Here's the tail of that one section, the bridge that is closed, permanently closed right there. I guess eventually they'll take it down or replace it, one or the other. This is called Boondocks. Thatch roof and everything. I bet you it's a tiki bar. It's Lou Key. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or if that's even the name of this place. I have no idea. Go. Atlantic and Gulf. And there's the old bridge. You can see part of it. Not too much, but it's down there. That is now the walk path. But look how turquoise the water is. Wow. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, there's a fishing boat. And there we go. That's the old bridge. I think it was railroad tracks at the bottom and a car pathway on top. And I can't remember what or when this was decommissioned or wrecked beyond repair. But right there, they've got it right, cut right open. And this is the current bridge right now. What the 7 Mile Bridge is on the north side of Marathon, Key Marathon, or Marathon Key, which is the midpoint on the Keys between mainland and Key West. And that should be coming up in, I don't know, pretty soon.
In the App Store.
I believe this is the 7 Mile Bridge. Some people live out in these islands, I've been told. There's usually no power, no fresh water, or anything like that. Completely off-grid. And there's an old bridge I was talking about. It was damaged so severely that they just left it closed. But can you imagine driving on that bridge with what appears to be wooden guardrails? They might be still, though. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the big bridge that everybody talks about. Pretty nice. Look at that. Wow. So you can't walk out this far where you get some kind of idea of really the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf. They look pretty close to the same thing, but I don't know. Here's the part of the bridge that got pretty beat up over the years. So I think it was in the 80s that bridge was deemed unsafe. That's when they started building this or something like that. I don't know what the true story is, so I'll make it up. Anyway, pretty nice. And I think way out there is Marathon. Long bridge. If I had a boat, I'd be down below it right now. Now this is the highest point of the bridge right here that we're on, and I think it's for ships, to enable ships to go underneath. Although I don't know. It still would have to be kind of a small ship to get underneath that. I can only imagine it being maybe 200 feet. I don't know. Anyway, look at the color differential in the waters. Wow. Here's a little island on the old bridge side. I guess that bridge must still be working. Yeah, it's got cut off right there. And it goes down to this small island, which looks like it's probably solar powered too. Huh. Pretty neat. Here's a neat little town or part. Like I said, I believe this is Marathon right here. But it's kind of a neat little thing there. Looks like a restaurant. Maybe I should go back to it. And more condos and all that good stuff. We're at Porky's right now, and this really looks like Porky's. It's an open cafe. The water right down there in boats. Oh, you come in through the door when you get off the boat, I reckon. Pretty cool. Look at the colors on them. Right? Right as I sit at my table. Look at that. Wow. Pretty cool. So this is Popeye's back deck. I was sitting right down there feeding the fish. But wow, look at this. Oh, here comes a few fish right here. They're probably following me now. Great. Something moving some water out there. I'm looking for a manatee. That's what I want to find. See if we can find one. Nothing over there. Nothing behind door 1. Try door 2. It's a little quaint little thing. I guess these are cottages, or I don't know. Marlin. Oh, there's even a pole back here too. That's cool. Might as well walk all the way out. What do you think? Mangroves. Wow. Look how out there. Oh my goodness. This must be some kind of fishing company of some sort, maybe. I don't know. Looks like traps there. Lobster traps, crab traps, I don't know. So this is right behind the restaurant called what is it called? Porky's. That's it, Porky's. So if anybody's interested, maybe look on the map or whatever. And looks like these are all boats that you can either rent or go out in. Wow. Captain Pee-Pee's. An island girl. It's on the island of Marathon. That's how they do it. Pretty impressive. What do you think? I like it. Well, I can't really find any area to put up my drone, so that might have to wait till I go further north. The wind is kicking up a little bit, and I don't want to lose it out there or out there. In fact, look at this boat. Look how much current there is. Remember I was telling you? And it looks like it might be coming back. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to put the drone up and then lose it. It's kind of expensive, and you know. Anyway, that'll do it for now. And thanks for watching. And remember to subscribe, like, comment. You know of any places here in Florida, as I go up north toward Orlando, then on up the coast, the Atlantic coast. If you know any areas that you'd like me to stop by, let me know. Until then, see ya.